Hi everyone, I'm sure we've all heard our prospects say from time to time that they need to think about it. And no doubt there are many different reasons why we hear this, but a couple of the likely ones are our prospect is feeling overwhelmed and genuinely just need time to think about it. And this especially applies to our prospects that have a predominant conscientious style, who at all costs don't want to make a bad decision. But we could also be dealing with one of those generic smokescreen objections that our prospect gives us when they don't want to share the real reasons why they don't want to buy off us today. So without coming across too pushy, so what's the best way to deal with this? Now for me personally, the recap close is a great way to help your prospects think about it. And if you're dealing with a smokescreen objection, you might be able to uncover this using this method as well. So here's how it works. Your prospect says to you, I need to think about it. Then you say something to the effect of, well, absolutely no problem whatsoever. A wise person never rushes into anything until they are in the position to make an informed decision. However, before you go, I just want to make 100% sure that everything that I presented you today does really match all your needs and wants. So if you don't mind, let me just recap everything that I presented to you so far. Now at this point, you now have an opportunity to recap everything that was important to your prospect and how you actually arrived at this juncture. So you could ask questions like, are you happy with the delivery date? Are you happy with the features? Are you happy with the payment terms? Are you happy, that it has everything that you wanted? Until eventually you have covered everything that you learned during the discovery and qualification stage. Now, if you've done your job right, then your prospect should have given you plenty of yeses and will be starting to feel that maybe, this is actually right for them. And at this point, then you should be able to turn around and say something to the effect of, well, it sounds like we're close. And, I know you need time to think about it. So how about we start the paperwork today, lock everything in, and don't worry, if you do change your mind, you have, of course, X number of days as a cooling off period. Does this sound fair to you? Alternatively, as you're recapping your prospect needs and wants, and they actually said no to something, then when this happens, you might actually be uncovering the real reasons that they didn't want to share with you in the first place. So worst case scenario, your prospect will appreciate the time you took to recap the sale, and then all you have to do is give them a call in a couple of days to close the sale out then. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as I always say, look, if you like the content I'm putting out there, please go ahead, give me a like, click the follow, and as always, good selling.